Welcome back to the show. If you are just joining us, it is still eSplash and it is still time for the entertainment news. And on the entertainment news, we've got Alec Baldwin here, who has been indicted again for involuntary manslaughter in Rust shooting. The coast is not clear yet for Hollywood actor Alec Baldwin over the fatal shooting of cinematographer Halyna Hutchins. In fact, he could be looking at a trial after a New Mexico grand jury indicted him on an involuntary manslaughter charge. If you will recall, Halyna Hutchins passed away in 2021 after Alec Baldwin allegedly fired a live round during a scene rehearsal on the set of the film Rust in 2021. The shooting took place on the New Mexico-based movie set, as director Joel Souza also sustained non-life-threatening wounds from the weapon. Involuntary manslaughter charges were dropped against Alec Baldwin last year, with prosecutors saying in a statement at the time that they could not proceed under the current time constraints and on the facts and evidence turned over by law enforcement in its existing form due to new facts in the case. This past week, special prosecutors undertook the task of presenting a new analysis to the grand jury. If you will recall, Alec Baldwin has previously claimed he didn't pull the trigger and only pulled back the hammer of the pistol, but the further analysis of the weapon concluded it could not have been fired without a pull of the trigger.
Why did I pull the trigger, pull the trigger, pull the trigger, boom? And then the life, and the life, and the life. Why did I pull the trigger? So, you know, this thing is just wild, because when it started, we've been on this case for how many years?
Yeah.
And then when it started, it was first a case of, oh, I pulled the trigger. I was just trying to check the gun. I didn't know. I thought there was a blank shot in it. And then after that, not long after, I don't know what he discussed with his lawyer. Next thing was, oh, I said what I said out of shock. And ever since then, he has maintained the fact that he didn't pull the trigger. Now he said he pulled something else. And a gun would not fire if you do not pull the trigger. It will not go off.
Okay.
So did the gun fire itself? Did someone fire it? There's just been too many things. There have been court cases against even the weapons lady. There have been court cases against her, even the director, even the other one who got grazed. And it's just been a lot of back and forth.
Okay, so my own thing is simply this. Why was there bullets in the gun? I'm not focused on who pulled the trigger, who didn't pull the trigger, whatever the case was. It was not a shooting range. It was not the forest.
Yep.
It was a movie set. On movie sets, you have props. And these props are supposed to be like fake of the actual thing that you want, right?
Yeah.
And it just so happens to be that there was a gun on set. Okay, fine. He was supposed to still pull that trigger at some point in time based on the fact that he was acting and what he was supposed to be doing. Abi?
Yeah.
Okay. So it now happens that somebody was now shot.
Exactly.
Who put the live round in the gun? So why it is that is now him that the focus is on? Because it's like me coming to the office now and then they give me microphone and maybe there's bomb beside the microphone. It's not my fault that I went to on the thing to do my job.
Because your voice activated it, yeah.
That's not how I see it, because at the end of the day, I was meant to use it to work. So I think the people that should actually be focused on, the props manager, I know that one too, I've even collected water.
Even the Amara.
Amara too.
Collect water.
But him, I still don't understand his own, like why he's still a topic in this matter.
So I feel like what they're talking about is the fact that, did you pull the trigger? Did you not pull the trigger? No, because at the end of the day, all of these people didn't do their job. He was also testing it. He pulled the trigger. That has been established.
But was he meant to pull the trigger?
When he did, no.
No, was he meant to pull the trigger for the movie?
Yes, he was. But they said at the point he pulled the trigger, he wasn't even supposed to be with the gun at that time.
Why was there bullets inside the gun?
Exactly. It's just too many things,
at
honestly.
This point in time, is in the hands of the people, is in the hands of, and we'll leave it at that. All right, that is all we can take on the entertainment news. We will be back with Social View after this time out.